Going on, guys? As you can see here, I already did a couple of slight modifications on my truck. Now the problem that I was having with my floor center console is that whenever I had my mug in there, it would tip over whenever I make sharp turns. And the solution was to get a brand new jump seat from Dodge Ram with the 3 cup holders in the center, but they wanted like $300-400 for that. And also they wanted like $250 to $300 for the adapter for the center, so I wouldn't have to see this big old space. Well, so what I did was just take off 2 screws from the top, take out 2 screws from the bottom, and the cup holder just literally popped out. And I built this plywood with 2x4s. I just screwed them in, and that's it. Not very fancy. I can get more elegant later on, fix it up a little bit, but it holds my stuff. It's a big old box, and stuff is not going to be jumping everywhere whenever I make sharp turns. And for this adapter, I got this adapter from online for $15. It was a very good price because these actually go for $65 online. Granted, it came from a 1999 to 2001 adapter, something like that, so I had to do a little slight modifications. First, in the package, it came only with 4 washers. I had to use 8 to make sure the latch stand out tall enough so it can reach the latch bar. And then I had to take off the cover that came on top of the center console because it was too much space in between the latch and the latch bar. And then third, I had to cut this down with an oscillating multi-tool so I can be able to reach in with my fingers and open the latch. Well, my truck's about to hit 200,000 miles. I think it's going to be its last year as my main working truck. I'm thinking about buying me a brand new truck. Well, I should say semi-used truck, because you never really want to buy a brand new truck to use as a work truck, because then you get dainty about your truck. You don't want to have dirt all over your truck. You don't want to have scratches. You want to put heavy payloads or heavy equipment at the top of the back of the bed. So I know how people get whenever they get a brand new truck. So my idea is to get a 2011 F350 or F450, take out the Power Stroke engine and put in a 5.9 Cummins engine, and take out the transmission and put a Allison transmission. Leave your comments below. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you don't. Tell me. I know some people is gonna tell me, oh, the 6.7 Power Stroke are just perfectly fine, and they might be. Just make a arguable defense and let me know so I can make my decision at the end of the year. As you can see here, I sort of revamped my front end of my truck. I got me some brand new LED headlights. They look pretty good. I got them from online. The fog lights, I could take off these covers and put in some fog lights, but the fog lights actually come inside the headlight, so that's no problem right now. That'll be later on. I plastic dipped my bumper black. It was all metal looking like, so I just plastic dipped it black. Also the grill, I plastic dipped it black. The chrome brush guard, I polished it up. I got me this hood ornament from a 1950s Dodge Ram. I think it adds a little mystique to it. I like it. You know, I didn't want to spend a lot of money. It only cost me, I think, $40. It's all pitted, but it's just fine. It's nice. For the most part, everything's done to the front end. I got me some new side fender flares. It really adds a nice macho look to the truck. Everything's pretty much done. The only thing I would probably change out maybe some new tow mirrors with some signal lights so people know when I'm turning. Now, some people might ask me, why buy yourself a new truck when you already have this truck? You can just fix it up. Well, last year somebody rear-ended me and they bent up my hitch. As you can see here, all of my frame of my bed is actually deframed and concaved. As you can see, the leaf springs are actually touching the tire well cover. Now, I believe that if I were ever to change out the leaf springs off this truck, that the ride would be unbearable because it would sit at a different height than what it was. Right now, it drives just perfectly fine because it's concaved onto itself. The solution is to cut off the bed off the truck, buy a brand new bed, and weld it onto the truck of the bed, and that will solve the problem. But it'll be a $5,000 job. So I think it'll be a better solution just to get a brand new truck as my donor truck to do my project. Now here's the engine bay. Now as you can see, nothing drastically has been changed out of this engine except for the alternator, the radiator, a couple hoses here and there. The battery, I changed that out to a more dependable battery, changed out the starter, but all in all, everything's the same as it first left the dealership. This is the 4.7 liter V8 flex fuel E85 edition truck. The only thing with the ethanol, I believe that it burns a lot faster than gas. But whenever ethanol is cheaper than gas by $1 or $2, hell, I'm happy I have it. Well guys, leave your comments. Tell me what you like about my plan, what you don't like about my plan. Should I get a new Dodge Ram, or should I get a Ford, a Chevrolet, or what type of truck should be my new work truck? What has been a good experience for you? Let me know what transmissions you like, what engines you like. Should I go with the 5.9 Cummins, or should I go with a Power Stroke? Let me know so I can make my decisions at the end of the year and I can make this possible.